and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we have a few things on the schedule. First, we're going to be putting the snail into the turtle tank. I feel like his enclosure right now is kind of not a good enclosure. So we're going to be putting him in turtle tanks. Hopefully he's going to do well in that. Then we're going to be just doing some overall maintenance, feeding some of the pets. And then we're going to be doing probably the most exciting thing in this video, which is going to be transferring the ornate harvestmen into a new enclosure, which we're basically remodeling their enclosure. So we have a few things to do in today's video, so let's get to it. Alright, so the first thing, as I said in the previous clip, we're going to be putting the apple snail, or mystery snail, but I'm pretty sure it's an apple snail because they don't really do it, and my rats are attacking me. Just watch this. Now they're not going to do it because of the camera. But, see? Look, they're attacking me. But anyway, jokes aside, we're going to be putting this snail into this turtle tank, which you can tell I put up the water level in it since last video. So, you're at museum, you're getting a new roommate. So, let's just put the snail in the turtle tank. So we got the snail in an enclosure right next to the turtle tank, so I don't have to bring him all the way across the room. So we're just going to reach in here, get our snail. And put him in. Now, at the end of the video, I promise I'm going to show him and see how he's doing at the end of the video. But in the meantime, I'm wondering what I'm going to do with this water in this enclosure. I mean, maybe I could use it for something else. Figured it out. I don't need dirty snail water running around my room. So the next thing we're going to be doing is getting some food for our tadpole. Now, I did a little bit of research. I've been giving him fish food, but I'm not sure how well he's living off of that. So I'm going to be giving him some boiled lettuce. So I'm going to go boil some lettuce and see if he likes it. So it turns out I don't have any lettuce, but I do have this salad called spring mix. It has nothing in it, just leaves. So I'm going to take about one leaf out, and we're going to start boiling the water. So we only really need one, but I'm going to be rinsing this off real well, make sure that no pesticides or anything, fertilizer gets into the turtle tank. I think that'd be a really big disaster, probably kill everything in it. Okay, so while that's boiling, I guess I'm just gonna wash some of the leaves, make sure there's nothing on them. Wash them very well. Be sure nothing remains, no chemicals remain on this leaf, because that would definitely kill the tadpole. Right, and now we wait for it to boil. Okay, so that should be enough. So let's just add the lettuce, or the small leaf, or well, I don't even know what this is, but I think it'll be okay. Let's just put it down a bit, and I'm gonna set the timer. Right thing I'm gonna do about I'm gonna do 2 minutes. So it's been 2 minutes. So I think it's time for us to take it out and give it to the tadpole. So we're back. The boiled lettuce vegetable thing is done. Let's just put it in the tank. So you gotta sink. Oh, we might have a problem. I don't think it's gonna sink. Oh, it is? Wait. Oh no, it's getting stuck with the filter. Let's just put it right here so the tadpole will find it and eat it. He's right there. So I'll check it back in on him at the end of the video, as well as the snail. So I'll make sure to do an update as soon as the video is done. So the next thing we gotta do is we gotta feed this amazing creature, and he's shedding right now. So if you want to see his try-up shed, there you go. Actually, I think he's done, but we're gonna feed him, and luckily earthworms in my yard. And I know the tribes will eat this. They are primarily, they're technically omnivorous, but they prefer meat. So I actually don't really want to kill it because I can use it later. So what you can do with earthworms is, since their tails dislocate like a lizard's, you grab it and you put the grab the earthworm with the other hand. I'm not even pulling. Give it hold on again. I'll get back to you when the tail comes off on its own. Okay, so it didn't. So we're just gonna have to crush the earthworm's head to kill it fast with the stick I found. Those are just reflexes. It's not still alive. Alright, so now we have let's see, it's kind of stopped moving a bit. So we're going to take a piece off. That's a pretty good piece right there. And this is going to be Triop's food. I just realized I could use this other piece of the earthworm for something too. So I think I'm going to be using this to feed my turtle. So I'm going to be feeding the Triops first. So I'm going to put my worms down. My rats are attacking me again. Put it down right in front of him. He's going to find it. He latches on and he's going to start eating it. So I'll check back on him in a little bit. In the meantime though, we have another earthworm piece. I think I'm going to feed this to my turtle. Alright, well that kind of didn't work, so I kind of missed. I'm going to go in there, get the earthworm. And sorry guys, you can't see, but I have to get it in front of the turtle so he sees it. If he ever does. Okay, he's not gonna see it. Okay, I'm gonna go to plan B. Apparently the fish also wanted the worm, so we're gonna have to take the worm from the fish. No, but turtle, he just did it. Sorry if you can see him anymore, but I guess he just doesn't care right now. We're just going to leave it in there. He's eventually going to eat it. But in the meantime, let's go check for the Triops. And the Triops released the earthworm. He's probably going to come back to eat it, so we're just going to leave it in there. But the final thing we need to do is we have to feed the snake. Fortunately for the snake, I actually don't have any frozen mice right now. My refrigerator broke and we had to get a new one, and we forgot about the mice in the freezer, so we kind of threw them away because they kind of got ruined. So we don't have any right now, and I can't go out to the store, but I'm gonna feed them tomorrow just off camera, or maybe I'll even make a video about it exclusively. But we can't feed the snake today, but that means we can get to making the ornate harvestmen's enclosure, remodeling it, so we can get to that right now. Alright, so this is the enclosure right now, and would you stop it? Would you stop eating me as I try to make a video? So, we're going to be probably putting a plant in there, maybe collecting a little bit of moss and using that as well. I like the leaf litter and the bark that's already in here, so we're probably going to keep that in. I swear to God. I've been thinking about what kind of plant I'm going to be using for the terrarium and the moss. I remember a spot in my neighborhood where there's some very interesting moss growing, and I kind of want some ivy, which is also in the same location. So I will see you when I get to that location in 3, 2. I learned to teleport. Alright, so here's the moss I'm talking about, and also I'm not sure if this will pick up. There's a little ant right there. But so I'm going to collect some of this moss and put it in the bag. Okay, so I think I collected a little bit more moss than I actually needed. But, I mean, I could use this to create a new culture of moss. And next, we're going to collect the ivy. And actually, I kind of like this plant right here, too. But it's a little big, so I'm probably going to have to go with the ivy. And there's some right here. Let's see here. Oh, destroyed that. Alright, so let's get a piece. This piece looks pretty good. So the cool thing about ivy is that it regenerates. So if we get cut off some of it right here and pull it up, cut it right here, we have a piece of ivy. Now this actually doesn't kill the plant. It instead just now it's a whole new plant. It will actually regenerate into a new plant, and this piece right here is too long, so we're gonna have to take that off. All right. So we got our ivy, we got our moss, we got what we came here for. So let's go back and remodel the terrarium. So we got our stuff. We're back home, and we're about to start remodeling it. Now we already have a few ornate harvestmen in the enclosure right now. So you can see some. See if I can get a good camera shot of them. Where'd they go? Oh, they ran. Alright. Here's one right here. Can't get the shadow out of the way. There he is right there. Alright, so now we're going to be remodeling their enclosure. Let's start with the moss. Here's the bag of moss, and we're going to be taking a piece. This is actually very difficult to do with one hand. Alright, we're going to take a piece about this big. We're gonna move these guys out of the way. I actually have quite a few in here. Alright, we're just gonna put the moss in the corner right there. Mold it in, make sure it looks real nice. And I'm going to put in the rest of the moss, and I'll catch you after I did that. Okay, so I got the moss in. This is what it looks like. Now we're going to be putting in the ivy. And don't worry, this is not poison ivy. Contrary to popular belief, poison ivy and normal ivy do not look anywhere near the same. At least that's what I believe. No, I know, I'm just kidding. So we're going to put this in, and I will not be able to do this with the camera in one hand, so I'm just going to show you guys what it looks like after I put it in. Alright, and that is it. It's finished. We have the moss in the background area, the ivy lost in the background. We have a nice piece of bark in the front, and we have some leaf litter. I think I'm actually very happy with how this turned out. I worked very hard to make sure this turned out well, and it, at least in my opinion, it did. I'm trying to get some better lighting, but yeah, I'm actually going to hold on. Now I can say, okay, so I'm really happy about how it turned out. I'm planning on having to have a light on it. I actually don't know how I'm going to go about doing that. Once I figured it out, then I'm probably going to end up putting a light on this enclosure, because it's just, I really enjoy it. I think it looks real nice. Hopefully the ivy and the moss will live pretty well. And hopefully, more importantly, the ornate harvestmen will love their new enclosure. So thank you for watching this video. I'm sorry about all the other things we did in the video, because probably most of you just wanted to see the ornate harvestmen enclosure. Thank you for watching the entire video, and make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye. Alright, so it's been the next day. and it didn't really do anything all day yesterday. It hasn't really done anything most of the day today. But finally, the snail's come out of its shell and starting to explore. So I promised this clip at the end of the video. So this is the real end of the video. So as I said before, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And also, if you do subscribe, make sure to hit the bell icon so you get notified of new videos. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.